My two most lesbian moments are the first time that me and my girlfriend were in an ambulance together because my girlfriend was sick, and the EMT people were like, you know, when was the last time you menstruated? And I was like, the last time, no, they menstruate with the full moon. And the second gayest thing, lesbianist thing about me is that I now also menstruate with the full moon.
That is the truth right there. Once you're with a woman, you're living with a woman, y'all start lining up, linking up. Oh, it's just the worst, honey. You ever started your period or been on your period at the same time as your partner? Bruh. Because it's just like, it sucks because it's like, who's gonna go get the snacks? Because you have to prep. But if you start like you didn't know you were about to start, y'all just started together, who's gonna take care of who? Y'all both in bed just PMS and like, bitch, babe, where's the ice cream? We were not prepared. It's just the worst because I know my first day. I don't know about anybody else's first day. My first day is not the greatest. It's better now because I work out so much. But back in the day when I did not work out as much as I do now, oh, it was the worst. I was not able to do nothing. Nothing. I'm on the ground, just arming it, like, oh, my stomach. Somewhere laid, be on the floor trying to get to the cold breeze, lay on the cold floor. My girlfriends used to be like, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. I'm like, I can't. They pick me up. I'm like, oh. It's just the worst. I don't know why people want to be women, like the struggle we go through, honey. So yeah, I completely understand. And then when you're both upset, you're both crying, we're trying to watch a movie and you're both crying. You ever do that? You be watching a commercial about like Dawn or something and you just start crying. You know that Dawn commercial with the bird? They bathing the duck. You just start crying, y'all just crying. You're both just crying, sitting there crying. Being on your period with your partner is not fun. I would not recommend it. Y'all need to separate. Don't be leaked up like that. Figure it out. You best believe if I'm dating a female, I definitely know when her period is about to come on. Firstly, because we gotta plan these days. We gotta plan these play days, honey. Plan them out. And secondly, I ain't trying to be around you. Like, I ain't trying to seek up. I need to be able to drop your stuff off and hit the road. Like, I would come over, like, you about to start your period, boo? Let me drop this stuff off. Your care package, and I'm gonna hit the road. You call me if you need me. I DoorDash you some food. I used to do that for my my sneaky links that I actually liked. They'd be like, my period about to come on. I'd be like, you want some food, boo? I DoorDash you some food. I ain't coming over. I DoorDash you the stuff you need, but you ain't about to mess up my cycle, honey. We ain't together, but we together. I do what I need to do. I be there. I hold you. I rub your stomach. Get the heating pad. Do what I need to do. But we ain't together, honey. You ain't about to mess me up. My cycle on point because my birthday is around the corner, honey. And I need to plan it right. I got it. My period cannot be on for my birthday. What are we doing? Like, you ain't messing me up, boo. I like you, but not that much.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought.
Susie, that is unhinged. So one time I matched with this smoking hot girl on Hinge and we scheduled a date. A few days later, she FaceTimes me out of the blue and I decline the call and find it super creepy, so I cancel the date. Flash forward a few months later, I go to a lesbian speed dating event and the second I arrive, I notice the girl from Hinge. And I'm like, hey, do you remember me? She's like, yeah. We end up talking all night. We hit it off. We go to an after party together at a loft and we end up having a steamy hot makeout sesh on a workout bench in the loft. And we schedule another date for the very next day. So she ends up going home. I unfortunately stay and end up leaving with another girl and we hook up that night. So the next morning I wake up and I feel awful and I go to cancel the date again with the girl from Hinge and I'm very honest, let her know what happened. So she responds, respect my time, and I respect that. So we end up being really good friends. I end up dating the girl I hooked up that night from the speed dating event. She ends up dating other girls as well. And we're really good friends. We actually become best friends. And I realized I made a terrible mistake and I need to be with her. So I end things with the girl I'm seeing. And at that point, I'm still very much in the friend zone. So I'm working so hard to get out of the friend zone. And then she finally gives me a chance after I'm like begging, and we end up dating. And 2 months into dating, her apartment burns down. There's an electrical fire. So she's essentially homeless. So she moves in with me after 2 months of dating, and now we're engaged.
That story should have been a movie. Like, that was, wow, friend, honey, wow. That kind of sounds like that other story about that girl who went on a speed date and went to an after party at a loft. Where are they at? The first girl was in New York. Were you in New York? Is that just a thing for New York gays? Like, a speed date and let's go to a party and hang out? And like, wow, that's crazy. That was, wow. I wonder, no, I don't think she hooked up with the girl afterwards. But Fred, what? You did, I think that's weird too. That somebody FaceTimes me or video calls me without warning. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I need a warning I need a warning before you even call me on the phone. I need a warning that you're about to call me, especially FaceTime. I'd be like, wait, what? Weird. Why? That's just weird. We gotta make dates for FaceTiming. Like, I know that's weird. I gotta stop what I'm doing and just pay attention to you. No. That's weird. And friend, you canceled date twice, honey. I feel like it's not a coincidence. When you found her, you saw her again at the speed dating event. In my head, it would have been like ding 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 ding. Romance, like hopeless romantic over here. Well, not even hopeless, but that would have been like, yo, fairy tale. Like, this was meant to be. If I seen you at a speed dating event, it would be meant to be. Not saying that I would not have denied that other person. I would have definitely hooked up with them. I would have definitely, like, I just put it out there. Yes, I would. I wouldn't have not have said no. Like, what are we doing? I'm about to get a knot, bitch. I ain't saying no. However, I would not have turned down that date. Like, I would not. We're not dating yet. So the fact that I just hooked up with this person and now we're on a date, that was the past. Like, you don't need to know about my past. I don't need to know about your past. Like, we good. We're moving forward. We're making stuff. We're building here. Not like, that don't matter what I was doing last night. Like, what you saying? Now we're on a date. We're on a date now. I had to get it out of my system. Like, that's how I'm thinking about it. Like, I know. But you just missed out on this girl. Y'all could have been together already this whole time. Y'all could have been engaged. Like, but it was still meant to be. It was meant to be because y'all are still together now. Y'all done made y'all way back to each other. You found out that y'all were friends first. So, bam, y'all was friends before y'all are girlfriends. So, it worked out perfectly. But Fred, I'm just gonna be honest, player over here, I would have definitely still went on a date with her and, sped up the process. Because it was just like, oh, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Can't, deny the fact that you's a hoe, Oh, you're not a hoe. I'm talking about myself. Sorry. Talking about myself. You gotta be true with yourself. I would have still went on that date. Definitely. And we would have laughed about it later. Maybe. I don't know. I've done that before. She didn't laugh. So, yeah, friend, maybe you did it the right way.
Story time about my first time scrapping. I just had to tell my story. I just had to. Just because of you. Now, my first time I had been with the girl that I was with for a while. And we had just been doing regular, like, dating and lesbian stuff. Our little baby stuff, I ain't gonna cap to you. She told me, like, hey, I want you to scrap me. And I was just like, okay, I don't got one, though. She was like, you ain't even gotta worry about it. I got you. I was like, shit, cool. Okay, so boom. So I go to the old girl house and we finna do the deed. You dig what I'm saying? And after, like, we do the regular lesbian shit, you dig what I'm saying? She hands me this damn strap. So I'm like, all right. First of all, I didn't even know how to put that complicated ass contraption on. So it was confusing me. It took me a little minute to come out the bathroom. And I didn't know that you can thrust really hard or, the thing will fall off. You dig what I'm over there thrusting, you dig what I'm saying? And it's still inside her. Not coming back. I'm still not paying attention. I'm thinking I'm doing something. Then she asked me, what are you doing? And then I looked down and it was in her.
That's wild, friend. That's wild, friend. But we've all had it happen to us before. But you hear that suction cut come off, it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You hear it come off, friend. It's crazy because we literally I had somebody comment, post on my Reddit about this, my subreddit. They just post on this. How do you keep it strapped on? Like, get it tight, however. What has worked for me, because it's been a long time, but back in the day, what had helped was actually how you stroke. So what I've learned to do is stretch before this, because the way I stroke, I try to keep it as close. You want it to be as low as possible, right where you need it to be, right where your bits are. You want it to be right there. So you want it as tight as you can around your thighs, and the rubber ring, you want it to be as new as possible. You don't want to stretch that out, or if you do stretch it out, make it tight. Like, make it tight. Like, the hole is like this, but if you stretch it out, you need to stretch it out, make it tight like this. You want it to be as tight as possible around it, because if it's like this around it, yeah, of course it's gonna come out. If it can. Also, what I've learned is the suction part. If you can get one where the harness is like suctiony, if you get it a little wet right there and it can suction to it, like, it's like, you hear that? I just put on lotion. So that part, if you can get it suction to you good to the harness, you're golden. You're golden as well. So that's what I've learned. I've learned to double ring works as well, because that's all it really matters, is that harness ring, the suction works well, and also the angle. And if you know, you know. I don't have to explain the angle. You already know. Fast pops. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all too many of my secrets, honey. I done taught y'all how to eat it and how to strap it. But yeah, once you get low, you want to get, this is how your knees should be. Your knees should be like that together, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. You don't want to, yeah. We're just going to keep it going. But yeah, the first time with my first time girlfriend, she definitely did have a strap already. I thought that was interesting, but she already had harness, everything, but she's been a lesbian all her life. Not anymore. She's not a gold star, but she was a gold star. So she already had the equipment, and I was just like, okay, bet. But once I wasn't a baby gay anymore, I had my own equipment, like, in my shoebox, got everything I need. And every time I get a new girlfriend, we go shopping. And she say she want to get strapped. Now I give her a warning. I'm like, once you get strapped, you gonna love that clap. You gonna be clapping it up, girl. Give me a round of applause, because I'm gonna go in. Like, it's done. It's done. I tell you what they say. I can't believe it's not attached to you. You wasn't born with that, because the way you stroke, that daddy stroke. Honey, hit the daddy stroke, hit the daddy stroke, hit the daddy stroke, hit the daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have girls that be like, boo, you better than my man. And I'm like, I know, thank you for noticing. But yeah, I just don't. I mean, I'll strap you if you want it, but I'm going to just give you a warning, a fair warning right here. You're going to be addicted. You're going to be sprung, honey. It's just how it is. Not cocky, very confident, honey. These are facts, not fiction. Facts. So yeah, friend, I feel you on that. That's funny that she was just like, what you doing? You ain't doing that. It's not even attached. What you doing, friend? What you doing? So yeah, my first time strapping was golden. It was golden. Yeah. And I just remember the first time strapping, and the girl I strapped was a freak, so it was just like, oh, you a freak, girl. Why you sucking it, girl? Why you sucking it? Okay, enough of that. Up.